So you see, we're getting a real mixed bag of answers here. Some people saying uptrend, some people saying downtrend, some people saying consolidation. Okay, so what we can really break it down into is understanding price action. And what we really want to know is what is the long-term trend and potentially what is price currently doing, and even maybe even the shorter-term trend. Okay, the long-term trend is quite clearly down, and we can see that, right? Whoops, wrong way around. Yeah, so the long-term trend is quite clearly down. Can we agree on that? Yes or no? Yeah, yeah, I think most people will agree on that. Yeah. The shorter term trend, we could probably say, is heading up. Can we agree on that? Yes or no? Yeah, 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 fantastic. Okay, but if we look at recent price action, would we say that this uptrend is a trend reversal, or is it simply bouncing between support and resistance? So would we say this is a trend reversal or price bouncing between support and resistance? Bouncing, Emmanuel? Yep, thank you. Don't know for sure. Okay. Bouncing. Okay. Yep, yep. Okay. Don't know for sure. Pan on fire. If you look at this whole area, what we've got is price going up, coming down, going up, going down, going up. So would we say in recent price action that this is in a trend reversal, or it's bouncing between support and resistance? So the answer is yeah, it's consolidating. Perfect. It's bouncing between support and resistance. So in terms of the overall direction of the trend, what we would say that the trend is down, but it's currently going through an area of consolidation. Now, if we look at the actual trend structure, what we had was a downtrend. So this is going back to September of last year. We had price in a trend. Now, after the trend, price then went through consolidation. Then we had another leg down, and now price is going through another area of consolidation. Then we had this leg down. Price is simply going through another area of consolidation. Now, the thing about areas of consolidation is that we generally don't know how long that consolidation can go on for. You can see that this area of consolidation was for probably a couple of months. This area of consolidation maybe for a month. Now, this area of consolidation, 1, 2, 3, we're now going into like the 4th month of consolidation. So this is where the challenge comes in. Understanding that when price is in a trend, this is where we trade. When going through consolidation, we really need to be patient and let price dictate a breakout. Now, as the trend is down, our bias is with a breakout to the downside. Now, this is not guaranteed, but this is what we're playing on. What we're playing on is probabilities. Okay, that's a good question. At what point you say the trend is reversed? That's a good question, and we'll come to that as I start loading up my indicators. Okay, so what we have here is, extend, right. What we have here is an area of resistance, and at the bottom here, let's take it from there, we have an area of support. So this is generally what price is doing. It's bouncing between support and resistance. If we look at this whole resistance area here, we will see that point is this area of resistance is associated to the round number 0.80. Now remember, round numbers are very significant. Round numbers act as very good areas of support and resistance, and they also act as good target levels. And you can see here exactly how price is interacting with this round number. So as the trend is down, my bias is for this resistance level to hold strong. What I'd like to see is a reversal. Price come back down to this support level, a break and a close of this support level and this pivot level, and I'll then like to see price target the next round number at 0.70. Okay, so as a long-term trend trader, now again, I know range traders. What range traders are doing is going short here and long here. So every time it comes down to support, they'll go long, and every time it comes up to resistance, they'll go short. Okay, that is one way of trading, but as a private traders and as a trend trader, for me, that is not the most beneficial and not the most powerful way of trading. Trading long-term trends and then using compounding is far more profitable. Can I just get a quick yes that you guys understood that? Quick thumbs up. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Yep. Yes is coming through. There's a few yeses coming through on private chat as well. Okay, so let's look at one more chart to really sort of solidify that. Okay, and that's the euro dollar. Okay, now again, no indicators. We're looking purely at price action. Is the long-term trend up, down, or sideways? The long-term trend, and this should be easy. Yep, exactly. Yep. We're getting lots of downs, and we can see that. We can very clearly see that the long-term trend is down. Okay, and the trend has been down. Oh, sorry. The trend has been down since May of last year. And if we look to the right-hand side, we can see that it is associated to the round number 1.40. Again, you can see how prices interacted with the round number. It found resistance, and then it started targeting the next round number. So we had price target 1.3. Once it targeted 1.3, we wanted it to target 1.2. After 1.2, it went to target 1.1, and we can see since then it's gone through an area of consolidation, and now we're starting to see strength to the upside. Okay, now if we look at price action in a little bit more detail, we had resistance at this level and we've had support at this level here. We had price bouncing between resistance and support. It's now broken above 1.10. It's broken through this resistance level. Resistance is now support. We had the classic break retest, and now we're starting to see strength to the upside. So potentially we could be seeing signs of a trend reversal. If price starts to continue up, it's going to start targeting the next round number, 1.20, then back to 1.30, and then back to 1.40. So I like to keep things very simple by using support and resistance, and then looking at round numbers for price to then target when it's in a trend. Now, the positions that I had running since September, I had, and again, people should be very familiar with this, the short positions that I had running since September have now been stopped out and have returned very, very, very good profit. Okay, again, we can see how after every move, price goes through an area of consolidation. What we're then looking for is a breakout to then establish a further trend direction. Okay, now let's move things on to the next stage. And this is where then I'll start answering certain questions which have already been asked, which is, how do I know when price has actually reversed? Okay. Now, if I move on to the next page, what you can now see is a few indicators that I've loaded on. I'll start with the monthly time frame. Now, the monthly time frame I use for the much bigger picture. What the monthly time frame does, it gives me very clear areas of support and resistance. So I have a proprietary tool which establishes the resistance levels, and that's the red tool here, and the support levels drawn by the green line. Now, this is a proprietary tool which automatically updates itself. So as new support and resistance levels have been confirmed, and this happens at the end of each year, this tool will automatically update itself. If you look at the pink lines are representing the highest price, the lowest price, and the closing price of 2014. Again, these are major areas of support and resistance. If I go into the back end of my software, and if I unclick that, you can see how the software will automatically draw all the highs and the lows and closing prices of previous years. So simply with the click of a button, it puts everything on there for me. I don't need to see all of those. I just simply want to know what's happened in the previous year. And you can see that now I've got a much cleaner looking chart. Now, how do I use these pink lines? Very simply, if the pink lines are very close together, they tell me that in the previous year, there was no trend and that price was going through an area of consolidation. If the pink lines are quite far apart, that means there was good trend in the previous year. So the pink lines actually tell me a lot about what happened the previous years and act as areas of support and resistance. And if you look at last month, the month of March, we had a move to the upside and it found resistance at that low point, and we had bounced back down again. So this is a good example of how it interacts with the pink line.